Good afternoon, adventurers. Rich here with ADV Dual Sport. I've landed myself at the Ohio, Mid-Ohio Vintage Days for AMA. You can see we're at the swap meet here, and I came across Kurt Dobbins here with his cycle crate, and I said, I have to stop, we have to look at it, because I love the way they look, I love the way they work. So I'm going to toss it over to him, and he can show you a little bit more and where to go for him.
Thank you, Richie. Well, this is it. This is a cycle crate. We debuted this in June of this year, 2020. It's just a basic crate system, but it has a dovetail mount that's a universal, so it'll go to most motorcycles and e-bikes.
I've seen the way it works. It looks like any generic motorcycle rack will fit or can be made to fit very easily. I mean, he bolted this one up in 5 minutes.
So, yep, it's a good product. I think the motorcycling community needs a product like this out there, and I'm just happy to do it. It's a lot of fun to make.
We have a lot of guys that like cross over from like adventure commuting on like trail 90s, things like the Himalayan. Even I just watched a guy pull away on an e-bike that had one loaded on there. It's the perfect grocery getter. It looks cool. They smell great. And I come from a nautical background of sorts, and it is rubbing the right buttons for me. So how do we get to you? How do we know you?
Thecyclecrate.com is our website, and we also have a Facebook page and Instagram. But right now, the website, you email me directly, and you're talking to the manufacturer right now. We're small, and you talk directly to me.
You are Cycle Crate.
I am the Cycle Crate.
You did specify that you had like different wood types that you do work with.
Yes, this one right here is ash. We're dealing with cherry. We do batch runs, so each batch runs roughly 50 crates. Then it'll be cherry, oak, ash. It just depends on what I can get from the mill.
Yeah, and like he's having these fresh milled. It's not. Again, he is building these. They're not coming from overseas and be assembled. This is him. This is the guy.
This is it.
This is what we like to see.
Real deal. So, thank you, Richie.
No problem. We'll see you around next year.
Yes.
We'll see you guys back out at the swap meet.
Alright, adventurers, here's a little bit of a epilogue for you. Almost the very next day, I was in a hit-and-run incident, and this was still bolted up to my bike. Here in these pictures, you can see the crate took no damage, and in fact did more damage to my bike than anything did to the crate. So this just goes to speak for its quality and durability. None of the hardware was bent. None of the wood had splintered or broken. It literally, my bike went end over end into a pile of rocks. At least once it flipped, and it was fully loaded with equipment, and it still didn't break. It bent the Himalayan's frame before it broke anything. So that's just my little tip off. And so if you're thinking about getting it, the quality is there. She's heavy duty. She's in for the run.